Aries. Hey. Grand Rising, Grand Rising. I hope y'all are well. I hope y'all doing good. I hope y'all are in good spirits, walking in the attitude of gratitude. Even if you know what I'm saying, feeling like, nah, I don't think I am right now. I mean, shit, I hope you get there, baby. I sure do. I sure do. It's sunshine and rainbows over here. Now let me stop. All right, but thank you so much for coming to my channel. Again, comment, like, subscribe, y'all. I really, really, really do appreciate it. I love y'all so much. If you are from my big old family, feel free to, well, not feel free to, but drop some blue hearts in the comments. I mean, like, please. But I love y'all so much. But Aries, we about to go ahead and get into it. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. And I want to start off with some angel messages first. So let's start there for Aries. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. Aries. All right. So the first one I have is stay open-minded, Aries. So I feel like with stay open-minded, I feel like this might be a reflection of your trust right now. So I feel like as far as you trust in people or, certain situations or things or whatever, I just feel like, get all of the facts if that's what makes you more comfortable. But I feel like staying open-minded is, for whatever reason, I feel like it's a reflection of your trust right now. Maybe like you're not real trusting or something, but I just feel like that's a reflection of like your trust for whatever reason. All right, the next one I have is ask for guidance. Ask for guidance. So also too, now I feel like having to do something that you ain't never did before. I feel like also too, Aries, being that you are a very independent person, I feel like having a lot of pride. So asking for guidance or asking for help, it does not mean that you don't know what's right for your life. I mean, shit, is certain people, like there are people out in this world who have not lived and had the same experiences that you have and vice versa. So y'all can be able to draw from and help each other. You feel me? But I feel like pride could have something to do with it. But ask for guidance. I feel like also too, using the resources that are available to you or using what's around you or whatever. I feel like even if it's not your first choice or your first person of wanting to contact or whatever, I just feel like, just do it. All right, putting pride to the side. The next two I have release toxic relationships and understand your body. Release toxic relationships and understand your body. So I feel like also too, Aries. Why was I about to say Aquarius? What the hell? I feel like now, as far as trust being broken and different things like that, I feel like possibly too, maybe even regretting a decision. So whether that be dealing with somebody, whether that be being intimate with someone or whatever, I feel like having a regret about that, or I don't know if other people do, but it's me and a few other women that I know. We've said this to ourselves. It's some dudes that I wish I could take my what's the name back from. You know what I'm saying? Like there are certain situations that I wish I could take myself back from, my energy, my time, whatever it was. Like it's just, especially my body. Like I wish I could take my body back from, you know what I'm saying, a certain ex or whatever like that. But I feel like Aries, release toxic relationships, understand your body, and ask for guidance. I feel like also too, Aries, more than just being signaled physically or as far as health is concerned, I feel like intuitively as well. So I feel like being around a person that's not good for you and your head start hurting, you start coughing, you feel like you get a pain, every now, you may not even realize that it only happens when you're only around them. But I just feel like being shown certain things before even making a certain decision. So I feel like Aries, you need to start trusting your own judgment or following your intuition more often. I feel like also too, Aries, I feel like you possibly like ignored signs to a certain degree. Let me see. I feel like it was out of the benefit of the doubt though. Release toxic relationships and understand your body. Yeah, I feel like also too, Aries, I feel like somebody possibly like betrayed your trust or took advantage or something. I just feel like somebody like possibly like did you wrong, did you bold. I got Moon and Capricorn accomplishments, scale mountains to gain a sense of achievement. So I feel like moving on alone successfully, but it's not successfully. There we go. Moon in Capricorn, accomplishment. So I feel like Aries, you can do whatever. I feel like you can't, there's nothing that you can do with someone else that you can't do by yourself. And you know that. But it may be even wanting a relationship or dealing with a certain type of person out of choice, out of not wanting to do it by yourself. But I feel like also too, as far as release toxic relationships, now that could have something to do with relationships, but I feel like as far as like intimate relationships, but I feel like also too with family as well. So I feel like Aries, I feel like Aries has a small circle. I got Sun in Taurus, practicalities, boost self-worth and finances. And then I have Sun in Gemini, communications, hone your negotiation and relationship skills. Hone your negotiation and relationship skills, and then boost self-worth and finances. Sun in Taurus, practicalities, Sun in Gemini, communications. I feel like with this release toxic relationships, I feel like Aries, something or something has been in the way for a while. I feel like something has been in the way for a minute. Scale mountains to gain a sense of achievement. I feel like also too sticking up for yourself more, and I feel like too, Aries, stop giving so many people the benefit of the doubt. So the next ones that I got prophetic dreams. I talked about also too being signaled or being, I feel like getting signed or getting signs about something happening or something not being good for you, but still deciding to do it. I got karmic debt, and then I also got womb. Prophetic dreams, karmic debt, womb. Let me get one more. Understand your body. So I feel like shit, if you are a divine feminine, you have your period late, or you've been eating a little bit more often, or you feel, I mean shit, I feel like too, if you certain things that you may not consider a big deal because they may not cause big pain or whatever, I feel like still get checked out, still get a checkup, whatever. I feel like, I feel like take care of yourself. Mind, body, and soul. Mind, body, and spirit. Take care of yourself. It's more that I feel like people only consider self-care to be how they take care of their skin, or how they take care of their hair or their nails or different things like that. I feel like it's inside and out. When you feel good and when everything is good and doing what it's supposed to do inside, it'll glow on the outside. It'll reflect on the outside. So then when it comes down to you doing your skincare, your hair, it's not so much that you'll have to do because you're balanced internally. You're hydrated and you got all your electrolytes, all your riboflavins. You know, like you Let me stop. But I feel like take care of yourself in and out. All right, in and out. Let me get one more for Aries. Let me see if I can get one more for Aries. Now, if you are someone who is blessed enough to bring another being into this existence, congratulations to you, beloved. Now you love the kids. But I feel like also too being in denial. So I feel like someone could possibly be in denial about something concerning their body, or somebody can be in denial about a certain relationship or whatever. But I feel like denial and delusion work hand in hand, I believe. I have ceremony. I feel like also too hoping for a better outcome, or trying to manifest a better outcome from something or whatever, or hoping for the best. I feel like Aries wants a turnaround. Now, whether that be a new lifestyle, whether that be a different type of paying job or whatever, but I feel like I feel like Aries wants like a turnaround and wants to start over or renew or something. I feel like Aries wants to create I feel like Aries also too protection. I feel like that's necessary for some reason. I feel like possibly not being protected as a child. I feel like when it comes down to, parents, our mothers and our fathers and stuff like that, they are supposed to be our first line of defense. But unfortunately, some of us fall into situations to whereas our first line of defense are often the first people to offend against us. You feel me? So I feel like protection, or the feeling to need to be protected, is a big deal. So as far as releasing toxic relationships, I'm gonna just use the example of, like, you know, a divine feminine being with someone, even if they know that they lie to them all the time, or even if they know that something or someone isn't necessarily the best for them. It's like, this is where I'm comfortable, or I know that, you know, or I know that or I feel safe with them, or I feel, you know. So I feel like being protected is a big deal. I feel like it's a big deal, because I mean, possibly you were left, you know, vulnerable previously, or maybe when you were at your most vulnerable, how I gave the example of being a child. That's when we're at our most vulnerable, when you can't speak up for yourself, when you don't have any control of your own being completely, what you wear, what you eat, where you go to school, where you stay at, who your mama let in the house, who your daddy let in the house, or where you go. You don't have control over anything. So I feel like the feeling to need to be protected. I don't know why that's hitting me so hard. All right, let's keep going. Okay. All right, Aries. Divine feminine. Divine masculine. Aries. Nurturing as well. So I feel like nurture your being, Aries. For whatever reason, I feel like nurture yourself. I feel like whatever it is that you give out, put back into you. So if it's attention, give yourself more attention. I feel like, shit, let's say you I mean, whether it be you being nice and doing somebody nails or hair or whatever. I mean, shit, do your own nails, do your own hair. Pamper yourself, Aries. However, pamper yourself. I feel like also too, not following your intuition is what could find you in certain situations. So I feel like being warned, not taking heed to those warnings, and now having to deal with certain emotions or certain things or certain thoughts that go behind not following your intuition, your first mind, your God self. So like I said, as far as understanding your body too, I gave that example of not even realizing that it's certain pains or certain things or certain stuff that may happen to you physically when you are around someone. Realize when something or someone makes you fucking sick. We ain't got time. It's the motherfucking, ever since Rona been out, ever since that raggedy bitch been out, Rona been out, you can't even cough. Motherfuckers think that allergies don't exist anymore. Ever since Corona came out, the common cold does not exist anymore. Allergies does not exist anymore. So I just feel when real with something is just making you sick, when it's just causing a delay in your being. Fuck that. All right. Aries, divine feminine, divine masculine, Aries. All right, 8 of Wands. There you go. Let me turn this down a little bit. 8 of Wands. All right, so, I feel like Aries, if you or someone feels like they have something to get off their chest, or if communication needs to be had, or an understanding or whatever, I feel like maybe someone wants to know why. So with releasing toxic relationships, sometimes, I mean, people, you know, they want their closure. They want to understand why. They may have felt like, oh, we was perfect together, or this or whatever. But I feel like, Aries, if you did release yourself from something, I feel like someone possibly does want closure. I feel like also too, it may be a lot of pride as well. But I feel like if you desire a conversation from Aries, I feel like you need to prepare yourself for brutal honesty. For whatever reason, I feel like if you want to have a conversation with Aries, you need to prepare yourself for brutal fucking honesty. I feel like Aries is not, I feel like needing to communicate what it is you want. So like I said, Aries, whatever it is that you put out, receiving that back. If that's time, attention, gifts, or money, or intimacy, whatever, self-care, you need to put that shit back into yourself. So I feel like finally saying like I'm through with this, I'm done, whatever, I can't do this anymore. So with this hone your negotiation and relationship skills, I feel like also too, Aries, even if you know that you need to release a toxic relationship, or you know that you just need to completely separate yourself, like no more calls, texts, whatever, even if we just being cordial, even if just feeling like I shouldn't even be fucking cordial with you or whatever, it's like possibly trying to figure out how to deliver that message. So I can understand, like I feel if you have a history, like when you get into a certain emotion and your mouth just start going like, I'm none to judge. Put your ass on the cardiac arrest. Man. When I tell you to leave me alone, leave me the fuck alone, all right? So I can understand needing to sit and process and figure out, okay, how am I going to say this without, you know what I'm saying, completely demasculating them, or without completely, you know what I'm saying, like making her feel like she shouldn't have been born. How do I deliver that? How do I go about this? So I feel like maturity in a way. I feel like a build of maturity. I feel like wanting someone to understand, but I feel like a lot of questions. But like I said, if you don't want the truth from Aries, then don't say nothing. I got Temperance. Now, Temperance is Sagittarius energy, but I felt, now, like I said, about pouring back into your cup as well, but I feel like sitting or stalling on talking to somebody or whatever. I feel like waiting patiently as well. So I feel like Aries, as far as communication goes, I feel like even if you don't want to speak to them, I feel like they might be reaching out to you. I feel like Aries being in the process of understanding who you are and moving on. What was your first angel message? It says stay open-minded. Now, like I said, even if somebody does want to speak to you, whatever, that does not mean we back in action, we friends, we this. But I'm saying though, I got the 4 wands. Yeah, so I feel like too, if you're not willing to contribute in the ways that Aries does, if you're not able to give them what they want or whatever, I feel like then just let them be. But I also feel like too, being told things as a means of just getting back in good. So it's like, let's say being in a relationship for a minute, Aries said like, I want to get married, I want to do this, and it's like forever they were stalling on it. But then when Aries left, they came back and was like, okay, let's get married, or now I want, like, no, because then it's like, first of all, you're only doing it because I broke up with you. It's not something that you want to do. So don't make me your second option, or don't make me your I guess, you feel me? Like, no, what the fuck? If it's a burden, then no. Period. Like, that's just honestly how I feel. Because even after proposing to me, then it's gonna be, now I gotta cuss you out for the next 3-4 years because I've been a fiance since it was grass around the motherfucking pyramids. When is we gonna get married, nigga? But I feel like Aries, I feel like somebody could like want to, look, it's on you. Whatever you decide to do, boo. Whatever you decide to do. All right, I got Justice. So Justice is like Libra. Regardless of the placement, I do feel like as far as things happening the way that you want them to, I feel like Aries, keep creating. Now, you had understand your body. You also had ask for guidance, and then release toxic relationships. Sun in Taurus, practicalities. So I feel like also too, Aries, I feel like stepping into a new journey. I feel like stepping into a new, so I feel like Aries, somebody like might want to propose to you or something like that. Or like if somebody getting married, I mean, shit, congratulate. I mean, hell, can I come? Like, what y'all got? What's on the menu? I don't eat red meat or pork. That's the only, I don't eat red meat or pork, but I'm in that bit. Yeah, I'm in that bit. I got the 3 of Cups, and I also got the Empress. And then I also have the 5 of Cups too. So I feel like also, as far as, I feel like for show or for sure, no, not for show or facade. So I feel like also to reevaluate happiness. Reevaluate what is happiness, because I also feel like too, even if Aries, somebody could approach you with the thought of, you know, marriage or whatever, and even if I'm gonna just use it as an example, even if that's something that you want, I feel like if you still had like low-key feelings about, you know, them still talking to other people or whatever the fuck, I just feel like, I mean shit, I feel like if you still have a certain, I feel like you need to express it, get something off your chest, or before you allow something, look, before you attach yourself to somebody else's energy for however long. But this 3 of Cups, 5 of Cups, and then the Empress, I feel like your intuition as well, Aries, you need to trust it more often. And I feel like also too, forming a routine for yourself. I was going to say a ritual, but I feel like some people might only consider that for people that do certain spiritual things or whatever. I feel like we all have rituals, all right? A ritual, what is repetition, is something that you do every single day, all right? So I feel like, but forming a routine for yourself. But I feel like Aries, if you don't, I feel like there's a third party or something left out in the dust. I feel like, so Aries, okay, Naya. I feel like Aries too, if you move on, or if you have moved on, or decided to go a different route or whatever, this 5 of Cups, this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, I feel like somebody is just like, what the fuck? Like what do I do now? Somebody's trying to like pick up the pieces. So I feel like Aries, you moving on, I feel like can hurt feelings, or has hurt someone's feelings. I feel like it fucked somebody whole day up when they found out that, damn, Aries don't want to fuck with me for real no more. Or Aries don't, not like, damn, like they was for real. Yeah, Aries wasn't fucking playing with your ass. Aries might have gave you the benefit of the doubt time and time again before, but Aries has grown out of that. Aries not playing with your ass. Let me get one more for Aries. I got the Hangman. Yeah, so I feel like also too, Aries, I feel like somebody is trying to figure out how the fuck to get back at you. I feel like somebody is trying to figure out, what do I do? I feel like having to find a whole new perspective. I feel like also too, Aries, somebody has to figure out how to live life without you. I feel like somebody is still stuck on the past. I feel like I got this Knight of Wands, and I also got the Magician. Yeah, but I feel like Aries, like, it's giving me, I feel like somebody is stuck on the past. It's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy or whatever. I feel like somebody also too still wants to, I don't know, it's like they're, I feel like it don't matter though. Honestly, it does. The Knight of Wands and also the Magician, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I feel like Aries is in a space of recreating right now, manifesting. So like I said, creating a routine for yourself. If you are a spiritual practitioner, maybe if you want to call them rituals, it don't matter whether you are or not, but creating something daily that you do for yourself to center yourself, whether that be waking up in the morning, drinking tea, reading something. I just feel like before you get on your phone, or I feel like doing yoga or whatever it is, but whatever you do to start your day off right. 6 of Cups, Knight of Wands, and then I also have the Magician. Yeah, so I feel like also too, somebody is willing to do whatever they can to try to get you back. I got the Knight of Pentacles. I also feel like too, as with communication as well, I feel like being courted or whatever. So Aries, like, you want to go out? Can we go on a date? Can we talk or whatever? So it's like a, I feel like somebody is working on their bag. Somebody's working on their pockets right now. Now that's Aries. I feel like Aries is working on their money right now. So I feel like also too, whether Aries has someone there or not, Aries doesn't need extra. Aries is gonna always do whatever they want to do. So I feel like also too, Aries getting more serious about yourself and your life. I feel like possibly even disconnecting, whether that be from social media, from the phone, whatever. The Fool, yeah, going on a whole new journey. I feel like Aries is on a whole new different type of time with their life right now. I feel like too, Aries is possibly even looking at doing something different with their career or whatever the fuck, or in relationships, but I feel like wanting to start over. And I feel like somebody is stuck in the fucking past. And I feel like Aries too, you moving on is going to be an issue for someone. you moving on is going to be a problem for someone. I feel like somebody, they just cannot take that factor. Somebody needs to come to grips or figure out how to live their lives without you. So I feel like also too, it's like Aries, it's like starting over. It's like maybe thinking that one route was the best for you, but then like, no, it is. So I feel like starting over. I got the 5 of Wands. So the Fool, 5 of Wands, yeah, I feel like Aries is getting rid of or ridding their space of confusion, ridding their self of fake energy or whatever. So it's just like, I feel like also too, Aries shit, possibly even having to cut somebody out before. I feel like somebody may not fully understand or want to play dumb with your feelings or whatever. But I feel like also too, Aries, I feel like hurting somebody's pride. So I feel like it's like, I'm gonna use this, I just feel like Aries, somebody could have blew up your phone or text you a whole bunch of fucking times and you didn't even respond like that for real. Or you might have gave a few words or something like that. Or even if you did have to cuss them out after you said what you said, that was it. But I feel like Aries after a while just did not give it any more fucking attention. Something was just the quickest way to let something die is lack of attention, damn it. And that ain't no motherfucking lie. Let me get 2 more for Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, Aries. All right, so the last, well, actually I got 3. So I got the 2 of Pentacles, then I got the 7 of Swords, and then I got the 3 of Swords. The 3, the 7, the 2. Yeah, something, no. So I feel like also too, I feel like Aries is on a mission of repairing themselves. So like I said, if you are not doing anything to contribute to Aries or whatever, leave Aries the fuck alone. Also too, if you are not ready for honesty or whatever, do not ask Aries for a fucking conversation. I understand people feel like they need closure and all of this other shit, but I feel like somebody is stuck in the past and somebody's trying to figure out how can I get Aries back or what's going on or whatever. I feel like, damn, it's like, I feel like Aries being taken off of the market, shit, Aries, in a new relationship, having a new baby, but I just feel like a whole new journey, a whole new life. I feel like creating a forever, and I feel like it hurts someone's feelings that they're not a part of that or that they're not that other half of that forever. I got the 7 of Swords and I also got the 3 of Swords too, so I feel like also too, Aries possibly has made themselves unobtainable. I feel like Aries has made themselves in a way like kind of like you can't, you know what I'm saying, like to certain people, I feel like there's limited access. I feel like Aries gave some people limited access denied type shit. So I feel like with the learn from your mistakes, and then we have released toxic relationships, ask for guidance, stay open-minded, and understand your body. Repair. I feel like also too, I feel like something being in rotation. So I feel like when it comes down to a toxic energy or whatever, I feel like just the same old shit. So even if somebody does apologize or presents themselves as being apologetic, it's like I feel like it only lasts for so long. I feel like same old shit, different day. Like ain't nothing. I feel like I talked about giving people the benefit of the doubt. When you come to the term sometimes, Aries, some people they just are who they are. It just is what it is with certain motherfuckers. But I feel like somebody's pride is hurt by you moving on or by you stepping away. But I feel like also too, future engagements, shit, that is so beautiful. Future engagements, marriages, and building a family or whatever. And I just feel like shit, just leaving the past in the past. But I feel like starting a whole new journey, being on that journey of self-discovery and repair. I feel like repairing your heart, because I feel like somebody took advantage of your kindness. They took it for a weakness, or I feel like somebody fucked up your trust or whatever it was. But I feel like being in a space of trying to repair it, going on a whole new journey, a whole new walk in life. I feel like also 2 new journeys as well. So I feel like somebody may be early in their spiritual journey or early in their spiritual practices right now. But I feel like keep practicing, keep going, keep doing, you know what I'm saying? I mean, shit. It's like, don't look at somebody else and be like, oh, but they did it. Okay, everybody has their journey. They didn't know then what they know now. And it's going to be the same for you. So I feel like being diligent, whether that be in your own practices of self-discovery or whether it is, I really do feel like somebody is like early in their spiritual development or whatever certain practices that they do. I feel like somebody is possibly finding their niche. So it's like with being a spiritual practitioner, everybody sometimes feel like, oh, you have to read tarot, you have to do this, whatever. For me, tarot didn't come till later. For me, what comes naturally is healing. What comes naturally for me is self-care and things like herbs and stuff like that. I mean, my mama raised me like that, but just even in my job, just certain jobs that I pick or whatever, those are things that make me feel good, healing and helping and caring for, nurturing. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my niche. You understand what I'm saying? Certain things grew from that, but being of service, like that's my area. Whether I'm healing you physically, helping you physically, or whether that be something mentally or emotionally, that is what I'm here for. You feel me? So I feel like somebody's in that process of figuring that out, figuring out who they are, their development. I feel like figuring out their place. And I feel like divine feminine, I feel like if you're a divine feminine Aries and you have separated yourself and moved on and you are working on something, or I feel like also too, maybe that was something, maybe something that was like dead or whatever. I'm just used as an example, like, you know, maybe not being technically divorced, but separated, whatever. And maybe, you know, working it back out or whatever the case is. But I'm just using it as an example. But I really do feel like whatever was cut off in the process of that, with whoever betrayed your trust, Aries, I feel like tough shit. You should have appreciated Aries when you had them. You should appreciate them when you had them. Let me get a couple hidden truths for Aries, divine feminine, divine masculine, Aries. I have trouble with intimacy. So like I said, I feel like being in a space of repairing, I feel like intimacy is more than sex. I feel like a lot of people only consider intimacy to be sex. I feel like it's more, I feel like getting in touch with my mind and touching me spiritually before you ever touch my body. But I feel like as far as, I feel like trusting again. I feel like along with intimacy, I feel like to be able to have intimacy at all, there needs to be a certain level of trust. Because there's a certain level of vulnerability that comes along with intimacy. A lot of people don't think about that though. I have you inspire me. Let me get two more. So I feel like also too, Aries, I feel like you're a natural leader. I wonder how you feel. Yeah, so I mean, like, Aries, depending on how you choose to, depending on how you may choose to express certain things, whatever, is completely up to you. Whether you decide to pick up that phone call, answer that text, whatever. I got, what's this, 4 more. I have you didn't see my tears. I have I am recovering. I wish we can go back, and I'm not financially stable. Yeah. So with this other, I felt like they broke as fuck. I mean, shit. And it's not I ain't trying to get no shade or whatever, because I'm broke as fuck right now too. Like, I'm broke as fuck too. Like, we just, you know what I'm saying? But I'm saying though, I just feel like wanting to be in a better place or needing to be in a better place. I feel like somebody's priorities is fucked up. I'm not financially stable. You didn't see my tears. And Aries, I feel like this, I am recovering. I talked about being in a space of repair and recovery. I feel like that's you. I wish we could go back. This is my motherfucking dwelling on the past and shit. I wonder how you feel. You inspire me. I have trouble with intimacy. Like I said, look, if you are not here to give the truth, do not fuck with Aries, because it's like Aries, it seems like once you get on that path of repair and recovering and renewal and all that shit, that's when motherfucker, oh, I miss you, how you been, and oh, I ain't talked to you in a minute, all that shit, okay, you ain't talked to me in a minute for a reason, all right? Shit, everybody that I fuck with, I talk to every day. You feel me? So it's like, if you haven't spoken to me for a reason, if you haven't spoken to me in a minute, then it was for a reason. Understand it, all right? Shit. Let me get some closing affirmations for you, Aries. Divine feminine, divine masculine. Aries. Oh. I got my first two. I feel like also too, Aries, I feel like you stayed strong. Like when I talked about benefit of the doubt and everything like that. So I feel like dealing with or handling certain emotions in private. I have you didn't see my tears. So I feel like also too, even if like Aries, like being in a process of getting over things and repairing yourself, and you start looking better, glowing different, smiling, but whatever it is, but it's like, understand that it was a process. I cried a lot. I prayed. I mean, I was in my head. I went through a lot before before I got to this place. So a lot of people see the win, but don't nobody even stick around for the journey. But a lot of people see the win, and they don't see how much you lost, possibly emotionally, how many tears you had to shed in order to get that freedom, in order to build that freedom and that thicker skin, and you moving out on faith for yourself and shit, and you finally deciding, I'm going to choose myself and fuck everybody else. Ain't nobody see all that. Ain't nobody see all that. Your ass cried enough to fill a kiddie pool. Ain't nobody, and you know what I'm saying? Like, you can go through shit like that. Don't nobody see that. I remove any illusion that hides the truth. The answers are before me. We spoke on these prophetic dreams, all right? I talked about your intuition as well, Aries. I talked about, like, I remove any illusion that hides the truth. The answers are before me. The answers are before me. I remove any illusion that hides the truth. So I feel like take emotion out of it. I feel like a lot of time, I feel like emotions can often be illusion. So it's a lot of times that we think we in love, or we think somebody love us, and it don't even be that. A lot of times people just be having strong ass lust, or some people just are good fucking actors. The next one I have is I choose to transform my life, resolving past issues with strength, courage, and willpower. Just so ladylike. You know what I'm saying? Like, letting the mad people be mad, letting them get mad, like, just being like, just bowing out gracefully. Aries don't need to do too much. I choose to transform my life, resolving past issues with strength, courage, and willpower. Early at the reading, I was talking about as far as being a child and the need to be protected, the feeling of needing to be protected. And I feel like that's possibly how you go off, like how you pick your partners or whatever, the certain amount of reassurance that they give you. I feel like it'd be like extremely important, but I feel like needing to let go of, you're not the hopeless, vulnerable little girl or little boy anymore. However you may identify yourself. I don't care if you could be this singing bowl. I don't give a fuck. But I'm just saying, like, needing to be protected, resolving that. You're not that anymore. Possibly not even realizing that you're walking through life still expressing those, like, because you lack that protection, or you lack that security going through life, not realizing that you're trying to find what you lacked or what you were missing as a child, and you're doing that in your adulthood. So I feel like reevaluating, whether that be reevaluating yourself, reevaluating love, or what love means to you, or what love feels like, what love sounds like, what love smells like. Shit, hell. The last two that I have is believe. The effort you give to yourself and those you love is more than enough if that is what feels right to you. What you have can be enough. The effort you give to yourself and those you love is more than enough if that is what feels right to you. What you have can be enough. Believe. The last one I have is destroy. Blow your deadly winds, light some fires, release some waves, shake things up, break things down. I feel like this is a confirmation for you to release toxic relationships. Your third angel message that you got, Aries. Let's get one last one for Aries. I create my own happiness. I create my own happiness, just like you are your own healer as well. It's the reason that you get signs, and I don't want to call them omens, but shit, even if you want to call them that, whatever, but trust your gut, all right? Trust your gut. Understand your body, understand your being. Hell, get checked out. Don't think that something is so small that it can constantly get put off or whatever. Shit, if you're having a headache in a certain spot, go to the doctor. Just get it, whatever. Hell, if you women, your pH off, yeah, go sit on somebody's table and put your legs up in somebody's stirrups so they can see what the fuck's going on. You ain't gotta go there, but I'm just saying though, take care of your body, all right? It's more than outside, inside too, okay? Excuse me. inside as well. I love you so much, Aries. Keep glowing, keep growing, and it leaves it. Look, if you separate yourself, you repair. You're recovering right now. You're recovering. You're repairing. Let somebody else hang themselves. Let them do. They don't. They need to get their shit together. It's whether it's a air sign or a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. However it go, I don't give a fuck who it is, Aries. But I feel as far as communication goes, always use your discernment. And I feel like also too, when it comes down to rekindling things or working on things or whatever, make sure that it's actually what you want to do. Don't let something or decision be made out of circumstance. Make sure that it is exactly or something that make sure it's something that you actually want to do. All right. I love you as is. I hope y'all love yourselves the same. I'm so sorry this video came late. We had a storm in my city, like carports smashed in. We got a little kiddie pool in the parking lot. Like, it's real life. It's real life. So my power was out, but I love y'all so much. This weekend, I'm going to be dropping more readings. So please, please, please stay tuned. Okay, comment, like, subscribe. All right. Mwah. I'll see y'all later.